You want to become 2.0, what do we need to do? We know we have to embrace some level of personal development, right? We have to become congruent with the man that you want to be. That man, in addition to personal development and self-growth, needs to also train hard and get lean. Remember, one of our first episodes of the Bedros Keuilian show is get jacked and make a lot of money. And I explained to you why getting jacked, getting lean and athletic, and making a lot of money are some of the highest versions of personal development. Because in the process of getting jacked, you learn focus, you learn consistency, you learn delayed gratification, you learn to put your emotions and feelings and thoughts aside and to come into the gym or to hit the road and do those miles anyway. You learn that if I want to get jacked and stay jacked, I have to eat clean around the clock. I have to meal prep. I have to sacrifice. All of those things that I just talked about there, discipline, focus, consistency, delayed gratification, sacrifice, all of those things, emotional discipline to just completely disregard and avoid your emotions. Because if we all operated by our feelings and emotions, literally, it would be chaos. It would be chaos. Like if every time I was angry, I decided I'm going to go punch a wall like I want to punch a wall or punch someone or run someone over or do something stupid. Could you imagine? I'd be in prison or I'd be dead, right? And if every time your emotions and feelings tell you that you're tired, you don't feel like it, it's not a good day to work out or make money or do something good, if you listen to your feelings and emotions, then you're never going to make it in life. You're going to swim in the sea of mediocrity. And that's where the unwashed masses are. They swim in the sea of mediocrity, silently hoping that something changes for them and using hope as a game plan instead of actively working to change and impact their own lives. They don't want to be an active participant in the elevation of their own life. They're hoping that something changes. They're hoping that they get motivated. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline is consistent. So whether I feel like it or not, I do what is on the roster to do that day. And you know that a high level of discipline and personal development is acquired through the process of getting jacked and staying lean. Same with building a business and sustaining financial wealth, right? Because when you build a business, you hire employees, you learn leadership, communication, mission planning, vision planning, you develop culture, you begin to problem solve. Look at all those high value skills that you get from entrepreneurship, being a successful entrepreneur. You learn to deal with risk. You learn to deal with chaos. You learn to deal and process through stress. You develop stress inoculation when you start a business because on paper, your business plan looks good. But as soon as you go to execute, like all of us that have been successful in business, everything will go wrong. And that is the universe testing you and asking you, are you ready for success? Do you really have what it takes? Or are you just someone who is hoping? Is your game plan a hope and a wish versus actual discipline and fortitude, planning and execution, right? And so understand that personal development is mandatory to become 2.0 and to have the most spectacular 2023.